Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matches become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Gators will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Excellent field position here for the offense. First play, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line, it spurts. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're on the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Finding some room at the 25. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Well, they didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the first down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. And the Seminoles will crank up the tempo.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And the Nolas pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Looking to scramble. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It spurts. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive, how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Gets made on the out route. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Gators will line up here on 1st down and goal. First and goal, handoff. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Seminoles come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Offense will keep it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Noles will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? to run. Running back's got it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And he'll be brought down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. They'll test the right side here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He's got room to run. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
He didn't get there, Chris. He picked up some great yards, but it's not enough. This defense plays soundly and gets the turnover on downs.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this deep to begin the second half. from inside the 15-yard line and bringing it out. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Burks. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's second down here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. The ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Noles look to keep this drive moving. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the same runner's got it again. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And it's incomplete. The try fails, but there is a flag on the field, so hold on a second. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Shaw. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Gain of 17 on the play. That's a 1st down for the offense.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Now here's the toss play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Lee. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down after that short completion.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down,
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
The running back here on a direct snap. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Here he goes. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Florida. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Noles looking to run some tempo here.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Can he get there on the ground? Fights through a tackle. Tackle, but first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Grab down the middle. It's Roche. Second down after that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The sure hand. It's Lee. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Finds his man. It's Roche. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31. And the Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunity.
Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Lee.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking right, this one caught. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He makes the catch. It would be enough for a first down, but they rule him out of bounds. So a turnover on down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Riding away with a running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback still with the football. Crosses the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. It's a keeper. First down, looking for more now. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. An important play to secure this victory, Kirk. You can debate the rankings coming in, but number 1 took care of business tonight and showed they belong at the top.
Well, we knew a lot of expectations were on the line here, and the number 1 team is the dominant team. They have now punched their ticket, and everybody's going to be aiming for them once we get to the postseason.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Tight end goes in motion. Throwing off play action. Off target and incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they will try out the field goal team here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's...
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take the knee. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the